Hello Aries, and welcome to your December reading. I just cleansed your space here with a little sage to clean out energy. Lot of energy in your reading, Aries, today. This is gonna be a general reading, so take whatever resonates to you and whatever doesn't, leave the rest behind. It's there for someone else. If this resonates to you, feel free to schedule a one-on-one session with me in the description box below if you like to. Aries, welcome. So let's start off this reading. There's, as I said, a lot of energy, but let's start off pulling a rune to show gratitude for our present spirit and ancestors. Okay, this is for Aries. Spirit guides, angels. Spirit guides, angels. This is funny. Aries, you're getting your own rune here. This is Krans. Krans is associated with the fire, and when I say with the fire, there's also many other runes connected with the fire, but this is connected with the first very light, and that is usually what you associating the Aries with, because when you're lighting a fire, the Aries is that very first sparkle of the light, that really first that sparks, because it goes fast, it's intense, it's warm, it's very powerful, impulsive, intense, and then it just goes away like poof, and it's gone. It disappears. That's kind of how the energy of the Aries works. Like whenever you have the Aries energy in your hand, it's like if you have a Mars in Aries, or you have a strong Sun in Aries, or a Venus in Aries, it's usually this really fast, impulsive energy that comes into you. So for example, having a Mars in Aries, as me myself, we usually go for it, really impulsive, really quick, really intense. We give all of us into something, but you gotta take it when the light is there, because when the light is gone, it's like you don't see it anymore. So it's this really impulsive, quick, really strong drive force, but then it can also just disappear. So you gotta grab it when you feel it, when you see it. That's the same when you have Venus in Aries. It's more associating with the pleasure, you know. So you got, if you have a Moon in Aries, it's like your emotions might come really surprising, and really surprising for you as well. It's like you can scream, and then you're like, oh my god, then you can start to cry because you just start to scream so much and you didn't really even realize that you did it, you know. So it's this really like ta, you know, just as the fire spark. And this rune Krans is associated with that light. It's also associated with that power, because that little light, it's really powerful. Aries is the youngest sign of them all, and still have that really intense power of that sparkle. So Krans, let's see what you have to bring to Aries today. Okay, spirit guides, angels. This also, it comes with a lot of creative and inspirational aspects. So if you want to really activate this energy more as an Aries, you can place crystals in your room. Usually I would go with these yellow ones, these yellow crystals, citrine, or yeah, I'm not really sure which one I got here, but you can use these yellow ones to really activate your solar plexus, chakra and really activate that energy of creativity. That's a different sort of moving energy. Many people say that the creativity is associated with the second chakra, and it is, but it's more of a feminine creativity, like dancing, flowing, painting, feeling it. When it comes up to this solar plexus chakra, that's when you actually have the power to do it, the drive force to get through with the creativity, that courage to show it off, you know. So it's a little bit different. So if you want to activate that creativity, you can use yellow crystals. Spirit guides, angels, spirit guides, angels for Aries, past, present, future. Aries, you're fast. Okay, we have everything reversed as well for Aries, so it might have been a time a little bit more disconnected with yourself. You've been feeling a sort of disconnection with yourself. This doesn't have to be like that we feel completely lost in our life. It can just be like you haven't been in your normal routine. You might have been far away from the things that you usually enjoy to do, or you might just haven't felt it, you know. It might haven't just fulfilled you as much as it usually do. And it doesn't mean that you are imbalanced or anything, but there is a little imbalance, okay? So let's start with the past here. You get the starfish. I love the starfish energy. It's really, really incredible. It's a water energy, and it's just like this really smooth, kind energy, but as well really, really shining. I feel an association with this to the solar plexus as well, but it depends a little bit. So the starfish energy is usually someone really kind, that has charisma, that has the willing to open up him or herself for others around you, that just has this energy that people might feel that they want to be close to you because you have such a shining aura, that you are shining, and people want to shine with you, you know, not from an egocentric way. It's just like, you know, you're magnetizing people into your life through your light, and that's what the starfish energy has been giving to you. So whenever you are in that energy, it's usually because you've been putting focus into yourself. So usually the starfish is someone that is like within his or her project, and people seeing it and they get really fascinated, or like this is someone that been giving a lot of self-care to him or herself, or just like giving a lot of energy to yourself. So you've been like recharged. And people want to be close to you to maybe charge themselves on you in one or another way. This doesn't have to be negative. We are here to share energies with each other. So, but this can also be a little indication that you can watch out from energy thieves that might want to be a little bit too close to you, and just watch out so someone doesn't really ride on you and you get more tired than what you have to. Other than that, this energy is just beautiful. I do see you attracting a lot of good abundance into your life just by really like smashing your own life with the things that you want to do, you know, project, multitasking. I do feel you like on the go, and things are not necessarily like easy and smooth for you here, but they're like flowing. Let's pull a card from your guides here, Aries. Spirit guides, angels of Aries. Anything for Aries, spirit guides, angels. meditation. Okay, so it's kind of like you've been taking some time here into your meditative space. Even if you don't meditate, it's like you're finding that meditative energy where you can feel joy. You know, it's winter time, it's darker times, and maybe you found that light within you that makes you be really, really happy and recharged and illuminated throughout this winter as well. So of course you will attract people into you here, and you will attract positive situations as well, especially with this new moon in Sagittarius. I do feel that positive change coming through to you as well. In the very, very present moment, we are working with the throat chakra, and that's actually something that I felt in the reading here before, that there was some turbulence in your throat chakra. You get the black egg, which is associated with the throat. So it might be a time for you to really shake out that you said the things that you want to say in certain situation. There might be something that you haven't said to someone, or that you feel that you need to say to someone to really like get sort of peace within you. This can also be about like more as a reminder, are your heart really connected with your throat? Are you speaking out with love? Are you speaking out from your heart? You know, are you using the heart to speak, or are you speaking from here? And that's when it gets more, it gets out in a more logical way for others. So it just depends here, like what situation you are in. This can also be associated with if you are an Aries that maybe you're going through some sort of change where, let's say that you've been talking in a certain negative aspects for many times, according to certain things, okay? You've been having a little negative tone, and this might just be like a little indication, especially if you have Mercury in Aries as well, because that sometimes when we have Mercury in Aries, it can make us speak really like intense and even a bit rough sometimes. And sometimes it can just be an indication for you to go back to that and like check into your voice. How do you represent yourself? How do you speak? Are you spreading that harmony that you want to spread? Or you know, this can also come with the starfish energy, because you are attracting a lot of people into your life here, and people close to people makes us communicate. So you might have been communicating a lot more than usual at this time, and therefore you are putting more attention to your speak. How do you speak? How do you represent yourself? Are you representing yourself in the way that you think you are, you know, and so on. In the future, you get the dolphin energy. There is a water energy. This energy, I love this energy because it's playful, it's psychic, it's spiritual, it's colorful, it's light, happy, it's enlightened, it's loving, it's joyful, it's happy. The dolphin energy is just incredible. Where to start, you know, you're gonna enter a stage in the end of this year feeling really sparkling, feeling really light, feeling really like recharged of really light energy. Like if you're in Scandinavia right now, if you like experience the winter darkness, you're not gonna experience it in a negative aspect as many here do, because it can also be a heavy time, you know. It depends on like what stage you are in your life. I can announce here happily that you're gonna feel this period really light in your life, and you as well as Sagittarius are definitely connecting more with your 6th and 7th chakra here. And I think the more you get to speak out here, the more you're gonna feel yourself. You're gonna feel your psychic, like you're gonna feel a more intuitive path, where I see you actually in a real good flow, Aries. And the overall energy for you here, you get the rabbit energy, which is an earth energy. So spirits want to bring in more grounded energy to you, where you are more aware. So if you are usually this really fast Aries that is running from spot to spot, and you're doing this and that, and you don't even have time to eat, you don't even have time to stop, this energy is sort of opposite. This is the rabbit, with the big ears. The rabbit, there are listeners. So spirits want you to chill down. They're bringing in people to your life to really be able to sit down, share heart-to-heart conversation. There is a new opening for you here, Aries, to step into something else, something more nurturing, where you can be the listener, where you can actually be the listener instead of maybe the person that don't have time. You know, it's like you're taking yourself time to step into a more humble energy. You will still be busy, but it's kind of like you learn how to balance that busy energy with a more humble energy, you know. New moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. Yes. So as you can see in your November reading, Aries, it has been a lot to do about taking help from others, opening up for other people, and it's been hard for you because you usually used to do things yourself, to like fix everything yourself, and now that work of inviting others is actually paying off. So it's kind of like this energy is bringing you in new opportunities with the new moon in Sagittarius, but also because you stepped down, you know. And Aries is usually on the number 1, and it's gonna stick there, and it's really happy to stand there alone. But it's like you step down to the number 2 and 3, and you're like able to share with other people and feel how it feels to be on the number 2 as well. And it's not as bad, you know. So it's kind of like you're learning out from other people, and for that humbleness in a more collective way. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna step up on the number 1 again, but you are just like taking a break, and to feel the number 1 within a collective energy, you can see that is possible as well. So this is really beautiful energy, Aries. I see you in a very joyful light period here in December, gaining a lot of new knowledge from others. It's kind of like you keep rolling on that energy. So enjoy your new knowledge, and enjoy December, and I'll see you next time. Bye.